Opened up my presence and now I end rap beefs and run rap in the present. This my house, yeah. Feel just like a tenant. And now
We're gonna go. We may go viral with that one.
I hope so.
We may go
I
viral
hope
with that
so.
one. Bro.
I just went a little bit. I just went a little bit whack 100.
What's up, everybody? Today we got a real special guest right here. We have Whitewaave, one of the greatest underground artists that I've heard in a long time. I mean, he's been doing it big in Massachusetts for a long time and been killing it. Man has been doing it for about 12 years. Just reading like some of your stuff that you got here, man. You've opened up for 50 Cent, King Los, definitely Cassidy as well. You put out 4 mixtapes and got 2 EPs coming out this month, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Absolutely, man. Definitely. Well, man, bro, thank you for being here today, man.
Thank you for inviting me, man. It's a pleasure for real. I love your channel. I love everything you do, man.
I appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. So let's take it back, bro. Let's go to the beginning, man. How did you know, we're going to start with some general questions, but we're going to get into it. You know what I'm saying? I like to throw them zingers out there, you know? So
hit me, baby. Hit me.
Let's do it. So tell me, what was your influences and how did you start rapping? Because you've been doing it for a minute now. You've been doing your thing. Sir. So what, inspires you and how did you start?
Great question. I was born in 91. I know a lot of classic hip hop was around in that time. Growing up, my father, huge hip hop head, used to break dance on cardboard. That was what they used to do. And just constantly playing, Tribe Called Quest, Rakim, NWA, nice. The Beastie Boys, especially,
nice.
DMX. I always was listening to classic hip hop, like, you know what I'm saying? Everything. My father was a huge, role model in my life when it came to like hip hop and shit. And I always surrounded by good music growing up. My family was very hip hop oriented. My dad had me at 15 years old. So
got you. Okay.
You got to keep in mind, like having a kid at 15 years old, I'm listening to all the hip hop he's listening to since I was about 4 or 5 years old.
Got you.
It was Nas, Jay-Z. It was everybody,
Nice. In a way, y'all kind of grew up together in a way and also sharing that music. That's dope.
Yeah, we have a bond definitely when it comes to music and shit, me and my father. Because I wouldn't know a lot of the music I can say if it wasn't for my father. Yeah.
That's what's up. That's amazing, bro. That's beautiful. Damn. So what does he think of your music career and how much you put into it all these years?
At first, I'm not gonna lie. When I first made my first 3 records and I showed him, and my father was always one to keep it straight up. He wouldn't tell me that it was trash, but he, you know what I'm saying? He'd be like, yo, you should do this. Or maybe if you came with this cadence, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can't say that he shot my dream down or what I'm saying? Most parents will be like, oh, you kind of you don't go in the direction they want you to go in.
Right.
They know what's the chances of you, being a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's not really a long-term career choice.
Yeah.
So I can honestly say my mom and my dad were always supportive 100% when I started making music. They came to my show when I opened up for Cassidy. They bought tickets. Yeah. That's the type of parents my parents are. I had the tickets for the hip hop show and they were hipping people to come to the show to come see me.
That's amazing.
So I can't say that they kind of held me back or gave me a tough time about choosing this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they know that where my heart lies,
Exactly. And that's amazing. And like you said, growing up, being influenced, by your dad's music, you can hear that in your style. I think the way that you're rapping right now, not saying that you're old school, and I would never say anything like that, but you're a seasoned MC.
That's a compliment. To me. Yeah.
You're a seasoned MC, and we don't see that much. You got a lot of swag rap, and that's cool. It's a lane for that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But with you can tell those are bars you laying down, and it's seasoned, and you can hear Tribe Called Quest. I can hear Nas. I can hear all of that in your flow, and I mean, I think that's amazing, bro.
Bro, I appreciate that so much. Thank you. I try I don't know. A lot of people do. They ask me a lot, like, or when I show them my music, I think they're thrown off. Come on, you see a white kid, you know what I'm saying? The Mac
Right.
Miller looking kind of like,
Right.
and everybody is trying to. They're trying to rap, or they can rap. They think they can rap.
Right.
So I think when they hear my stuff, it throws them off for the
Yeah.
first time because they're not expecting it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I always try to never shy away from my original style, how I came out with. So if you hear my sounds from SoundCloud from 2014, you're
Yeah.
most likely going to hear a little bit of that in my new EP coming up.
Got you.
It doesn't change. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. Only
Little things.
evolves. Doesn't change, but only just evolves and just
Thank you. Yeah, I still try to keep it, my original me.
Exactly.
I never shy away from something I'm not. I think a lot of people are thrown off because they expect to hear the guns and the drug talk and all that shit. But
Yeah.
I don't have to rap like that to land bars.
Exactly. And that's amazing. And that's the thing when I like listen to your stuff. That was the thing that got me. I was like, oh, because it's easy for a lot of people come out here, fake the funk, talk about they catch bodies and all that, because it sounds good on wax. You know what I'm saying?
It sounds good.
Sounds good, but then when you in that with them actual people and you go through it, you like,
and
yo.
you got to see those people in real life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I always just tried to be me. Like, I never shied away from being me. I think that's what sticks out too. Even if, there's people that don't like my music, or they'll be like, oh, he's whack. You can't say that I'm not sticking to me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I think that's what makes an artist. I honestly do. Because if you look at like the Jack Harlows or the Mac Millers, it was the same thing. You got like bars. It was really good music.
Yeah.
And it got to the point where you couldn't deny that he was a bad artist.
Exactly. Very
and
true.
That's what I want. I want to be that. I don't want to put myself in a box. If I start, I feel like when artists start like trying to chase that number one hit, and then they start really dumbing it so down where you get that hit, that's why it's so hard to do it again.
Exactly.
So you got to find a way where you can reach your audience and you're so authentic, which is my rap name, Authentic. So that way they can't deny you. Because if you're you, how can they deny you?
Exactly. And that's the thing when people, and it's that connection when people see that you're being, people know, they know when you faking the funk, it just comes off. So when you come out with your style and you are true to yourself, people can see it. It's just obvious. That's just what it is. And I think, and that's when I heard your stuff. I was like, damn, this dude is okay. This is who he is. This is authentic. So yeah. Amazing.
And I did a lot of shows. Like Cassidy was at the Entourage. It's a club in my city. And I literally seen him. He wouldn't come out the car unless he got the bag. Like I seen the promoter go in the parking lot. Yeah. And that was my first chance to see like actually like someone big, like with like bars, like Cassidy.
Yeah.
And this was 2000. I'd like to say it was like a year after I graduated. I graduated 2010. So I opened up for him like 2012. And he was still like,
he was the man.
2012 Cassidy, he's still fire.
This was like not too far from drinking my two-step, right?
Yeah, maybe a couple years. No, drinking my two-step, I think that was like 2004-ish.
I thought it was 2009. Damn, I'm getting old.
Was it? You might be right. You might be right. But he was still hot. Like it wasn't like Cassidy now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Amazing. Tell me, because you also open up, because I met 50 Cent. I never got to open up for him, but he had a thing in New York.
It was an audition. It was an audition that I had gone to.
Yeah, nice.
It was an audition. I didn't meet him personally, but they were in front, like they were watching and stuff. It was kind of like a talent thing.
Got you.
So okay. I was really nervous, but it was an opportunity to like showcase my stuff.
That's what's up. Did he give you like okay, there's some good shit?
No, I didn't. No, I couldn't get next to Fifth. Unfortunately, it's you're special if you can get next to him. So
damn. I get it, bro. I get it. I totally get it. King Los. Tell me about King Los. How was that?
King Los, that was dope. That was at the Met in Pawtucket.
Nice. Okay.
There was a few other local artists. There was some artists from Taunton, Massachusetts. There was some artists from New Bedford, Massachusetts. One of the guys who was headlining the show basically was like, "Hey, you could sell these tickets. I'll give you a chance to open up. I got a slot." So
nice.
That was dope. That was around like
amazing.
250, 300 people.
Nice. Yeah. Nice turnout. Shit. That's
which is
amazing.
still, I was nervous at the time. I was pretty nervous. I'm not gonna lie.
Shit, I would have been too. I ain't going.
300 people in. A lot of people act like it's a small number, but when 300 people are in front of you, and
Yeah,
you have a microphone in your hand,
yeah.
you know,
And they're not your friends. That's when it's like,
yeah,
oh shit.
yeah, and it's all competition.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's all competition.
I remember doing opening up, and at that time I was just doing shows local, and then we went to New York to do a show, and I was on that stage, and I was just
Dope.
like, as soon as I got out there, I was like, oh shit, I'm not in my city. This is New York. This is Belly of the Beast. Oh shit! And the butterflies came up. I just said, "Fuck it, let me just do it." You know what I'm saying? So that fight or flight, just
But it feels
in.
good, right? It feels
Hell
good though.
yeah!
When you nail
Absolutely.
it, you feel on top of the world. You feel
Absolutely,
yeah.
absolutely, definitely. So
Rich
yeah,
the Kid. You building up for the Rich the Kid, aren't you?
I was
That's
going to
special.
that.
Yeah,
I was going to that.
there's a lot to it. There's a lot to it.
Definitely.
I can't wait for. So we're gonna go with that right now.
Let's do it, brother.
Okay, so I don't know how it happened, but in 2016 I was on Facebook and
Gotcha.
I was scrolling down Facebook and I came across some director called Uncut Cinematics. He was from North Carolina. His name's Marshall, and that's the name that you see tagged when you go through my posts.
Got you.
He's literally Rich the Kid's right-hand man. Like where Rich is right now, you go on his Instagram, he's probably with him right now.
Gotcha.
But I got a lucky opportunity because I had DM'd, I think it was one of my old songs on that Hazen Lemonade joint. Okay. It was a Mick, and he goes, bro, you're like M. And he literally sent me that. He's African American, and he's a video director. He's like, dude, you remind me of Marshall. And I'm like, when kids say that, like I get like some of the cadences, like the bar sometimes, but I'm like, nah, I'm not like that's the go to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, don't ever say like that's like crazy. But I took the compliment. I was like, what would it take for me? Like, you know what I'm saying? If you could shoot a video for me. He straight up said 5 racks because he was up and coming with Rich.
Yeah.
I had 2 close, really good friends of mine who weren't really going to let me turn down that opportunity because I was already like, I'm not going to be able to come up with all the money, this and that. It was a collaborative effort between me and 2 of my other boys. We threw down, drove to North Carolina. He shot that music video, My House, that you see on Instagram.
Looks good too.
And when I came back to Fall River with that video was like an MTV video at the time in 2016. There was nobody in my city with a video like that.
It looks crispy. So to this day, it looks crispy.
To this day, you would think that it was shot last week.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So it caught Rich's attention. And when I came back to the city, I kind of like put people like, oh, okay, like Tyler. Even the people who didn't like my stuff were kind of like, okay.
They start taking you serious. They start looking at you differently. Yeah.
About 3 months go by. Marshall's like, Rich is coming up. This kid, Rich the Kid. He was literally signed to QC. Now, this is right before the dab. This is right before the dab, and Migos is scorching. Like Migos has Bad and Bougie. Yep. Migos is they're rolling. So he's like, hey, he goes, I think it'd be a good look if you got a feature with Rich. He's like, he's literally my dog. Like I just talked to him. He's like, he's charging $15K. We can do it for about $5K. So I had already spent $5K on the video. I'm kind of like broke, legit. I'm not gonna lie. Who has like 10 grand just sitting around, like trying to come up as an artist?
Yeah.
So my friends again threw down with me. I threw down. It was a collaborative joint again. We got the money, riled it up together, went back down to North Carolina, met him at a hotel. He already had security guards. This is before he even blew up, before Plug Walk.
Shit.
He had sold out shows in North Carolina. I went to a couple of his sold out shows, and I'm just in the Tracer. It's crazy.
Amazing.
Amazing. And I kind of got like a taste of what it feels like right when you're stepping in the door of the industry. Like I literally girls grabbing his feet right in front of me on stage. I have the video on my Instagram. It's on my Instagram. It was crazy.
That is.
And just seeing that, like the girls' reactions and like, I'd never seen it before.
That had to be a motivator for you to like, oh shit, that's dope.
And I ain't gonna lie, I love Rich if he sees it because we're gonna post this obviously on all my social media. He's a great
Yeah.
artist too, but like
Yeah.
in deep inside, I was like, yo, I'm like, my bars is like, I'm like, so this could be me times 1,000. Like,
Right.
I'm thinking Drake level. I'm thinking like,
Hell
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So I come back to Fall River feeling like $1 million. Everybody starts treating me different. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm saying it on video because it's true.
Yeah.
Like everybody wants to chill with me. Enemies invited to all the parties.
Because you a celeb now. You a celeb.
Yeah,
They
it
look
felt
like,
like
oh, he's doing
locally.
it. Yeah,
Locally,
because he's doing. They're looking at you like, damn, he's doing it. He's right there. So yeah, of course.
Now this is 2016-ish,
Mhm.
and a lot of things happened with my mother, health wise and shit, and I kind of had to take a little like pause.
Yeah.
Now we're reaching 217, 218. I'm cooking with shows and stuff. I got to stop the shows because we get hit by COVID. Now my momentum, and I got no shows. Everybody got to stay in the house.
Yep.
And it slowed me down even more. Ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
And then I've been cooking since.
Got you. And now you ready to get that cake. Now you about to serve.
Now my music's on iTunes and Spotify because I was taught the woodworks, how to work TuneCore, how to make money off my distribution.
There you go.
And all that.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of kicking myself in the ass because all this time I could have been making music. I could have, you know what I'm saying? But you learn as an artist.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? How many songs do we put out that doesn't make us any money? But they're good records. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that's where I'm at right now. That's where I'm at. And
That's amazing.
I feel like everybody's super excited because like I got people nagging me all the time, like, come on, drop this. And I want to drop the EP. I'm done. I got all 10 songs done. We're just tweaking some stuff, and I don't want to put it up until it's perfect, until it's a masterpiece.
Damn, I feel.
I want it to be like a Macadelic, like a classic Mac album. Like when you hear that, or a classic, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like my first classic. That's what I want. That's what I'm.
I love that. For. I love that because it's about you want that quality. You want that. You know what I'm saying? You want to make it worth their while. Yeah. Man, what can we tell us? So tell us more about the EP. Like, what should we expect?
What should you expect? It's a good question. Bars for sure. You can definitely relate to a lot of my stuff because I wrote all these songs when I was going through a really, really tough period. And I think a lot of us are just going to relate to it. Just like not being like sometimes it's being hard to keep up with the bills. I talk about a lot of stuff on this EP that like everybody's going through right now. So I made it like impossible for people not to relate to it.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I was aiming for. The cover of my EP is the bridge of Fall River, my city, which is like from 1940 when people were walking over the bridge. There weren't even cars. So I decided to take a classic picture from my city and use it as the EP. It's crazy. It's like when we had horse and carriages.
That's amazing.
I found an old pic. So it's like, it's very like, you know, Tyler, the Creator's like album look kind of.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. It's
like
kind of like that. Not that I didn't copy him because actually, to be honest with you, I had this shit like, it's been in my fucking phone for 2 years.
Right.
But when I seen him come out with that, I was like, oh, that's kind of like, but I'm still going to do it because I'm not going to trash it. It's too good to trash.
Of course. I mean, you had it before, you know, all great minds think alike.
It happens. Yeah, it happens all the time. And people say artists are stealing shit, but we're on a lot of the same wavelengths.
Exactly. You know? Exactly. So no, it totally makes sense. No, I can't wait for that.
Dope. Yeah, I can't wait till you hear it.
Did you share any the cover of anything like that on your Instagram?
I did on Instagram, but I took it down. But I'm gonna this week because it's approaching. So sometimes I'll do that. Like it'll be. I know it to some people it may seem weird, but I'll post something. It'll get a lot of engagement, and then I might want to put out the project on a certain day, and I'll be like, "Oh shit, we got to tweak something." But I just don't want to disappoint people, so I take the artwork down and just.
Got you.
I'm kind of getting so much feed on my profile where it's like it doesn't affect it. Like you know what I'm saying? There's people like always tuning in, so. I can take it down, re-put it up, you know? Production. You know when J. Cole or like certain artists, they take it off their Instagram, they'll like clean out their Instagram.
Exactly.
I kind of do that, but Yep.
And that helps with engagement. I had to learn that because I got stuff on there for years, and it's always like, no, sometimes you want to do a refresh because it's good for the engagement to keep people like, oh shit, this is
It depends.
hmm
Yeah, yeah, it depends. Like it depends your situation. If you're getting more engagement where you're keeping videos up, do whatever's better for your thing.
Got you, got you. Nah,
Yep.
man, that's amazing. That's amazing. So let me ask you, like,
Yeah.
production wise, like, who does your production? Do you do your beats, or is it
Great
anybody?
question.
No.
I don't. And a lot of people they ask me all the time, they're like, oh, I got the game room. I got shit to set it up. Why
Yeah.
don't you record your own stuff? You know what I'm saying? Truth is, I always liked the feeling of going to studios and
Yes.
I started with my buddy Twist when I first started making music around 2010,
Yeah.
2011. He would use Fruity Loops. That's when Fruity Loops was like, he would
Yes.
have the CDs like downloaded with the program
Yep.
burned. And we started like that off Fruity Loops. Twist was his name's Twist, Alexander Dias. I want to shout him out. He's a great kid,
Nice.
great producer. I started
Awesome.
off with him, and family comes about. He has kids. He finds a girl. He doesn't really fuck with it as much as me.
Yeah.
Still, fades off. And I run in 2014 into a man named Marcus Howell, M Beats. That's the
Mm,
beat that you heard on Only America.
got you. Okay.
Most of these bangers that you're hearing that I have is from this man. He's also from Fall River. Great
Nice.
human being. Great human being. And most of the stuff he did off the fly. He didn't charge me 1 cent.
Damn, that's dope. That is
Cause
dope.
he loves, like, you know what I'm saying? Like when we're done with it and we get the feeling like what you say, how you feel after you hear the record,
Yeah,
it's enough for him most of the time. You know what I'm saying?
that's amazing.
If
That's
I
that's
ever
a
blow,
blessing.
I owe him, like, he's coming with me. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, because that's
Yeah,
your
yeah.
sound. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's my
Definitely.
sound. Yeah.
That's amazing.
He's
That's amazing.
cemented. Yeah, he's cemented on my list of people to bring with me.
Amazing. Tell us,
Yeah.
tell us about All in America. Because I'm sorry, Only in America. Because when I
Only in
listened
America.
to it, you sent it to me, and I listened to it, and I was just like, yo. And I don't want to gas you up. I know you're gonna be like, oh, he's just saying that shit. I did get the M vibe. I did get that. I was like, damn, but it's you. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you're trying to take a step. It's nothing like that. It's completely your shit. But when I heard, I was
Yep.
like, this dude's got bars. Oh
Thank you,
shit.
brother.
You know what I'm saying? I was
And
like,
I'm making
yeah.
fun of my own. At the end towards it, I'm making fun of my own race. I'm making fun of white people. I am, because I'm like, I'm a killer in disguise. I guess I'm American. Like, it was
Mm,
taking a shot at like our culture. And
yeah.
towards the end, I'm like, say, do you see that Star Spangled? I took our Star Spangled Banner and
Yeah.
I made it into a hook at the end.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah, man.
saying that, like, we kill everything, kind of, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm.
everybody loves America. It's cool to like rep it, and like we rep it with pride, but like low key, we're the
Hmm.
mob,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. And you putting that out, so timely about, what's going on right now in America
Yeah.
and who's in office and everything's going
I
on.
made that record in 2022.
Get out of here.
2022. It might have been
Wow.
old, maybe 2021, 2022. That record's been set for 4 years. That's what I'm
Wow.
saying. I have a lot of records that are like, that just sitting, that like if you heard it today, you would think I
Yeah.
made it yesterday.
Damn. How's your selection with that? Like, what made you drop that particular one?
I don't know. I honestly, I can rap. I love everything, like, except for like, if we're going into drill, like, I'm not
Mhm.
gonna lie, like that. Those are my weaknesses. Like if I'm chilling with friends, you know how it is, and we throwing on
Yeah.
beats, and they just want to hear me spit. When they're throwing on drill beats, that's something maybe I'd have to write. I'd have to pen. I freestyle really good.
Yeah.
Some of those songs that you heard is freestyles. It's like actually me not even looking at my phone. It's just off the head.
Damn. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. So it's
amazing.
like I'm really like, a freestyle is really comfortable for me. I used to go to a lot of open mics. I used to
Hmm.
like yeah, so yeah, I'm
That's amazing.
freestyling. Yeah.
So
If you're at a party with me and there's beats, I'm fun. Like,
that's
I got
amazing.
the party lit.
That's amazing because there's a lot of rappers now that can't do that shit.
They can't. No, they
They
can't. Like
can't.
the Funk Flex, I love Funk Flex and I love what
Yeah.
they do over there. And
Yeah.
what's the other ones? What's the other good one that I like? They just did one. I'll get back with you with that. But there's a few of them
Okay.
when you go on the
Yeah.
spot and you freestyle, Cosmic
Mhm.
Kevin, shit like that. And all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Like
Absolutely.
a lot of those artists, those are written.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just
Nope.
memorize it. You know
They
what I'm
just
saying?
memorize it. And I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I've done that a couple times myself where I would like rap some shit that I already know that I wrote and then get
It's not
comfortable
wrong.
enough and add other bars to it, just enough to change
Hey,
it
shit.
up.
There's nothing
You
wrong with
know,
that, man. There's nothing
yeah,
wrong with that.
but coming off the top, it's hard. I've heard stories of artists. Some of the biggest artists will
Yeah,
go in the
they can't.
studio and they would take like 5 hours to make one song. You're like, God damn.
There's a good example. You ever see that freestyle in DMX where they're freestyling in the
Nah.
backstage?
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah.
Now, Jay-Z, can we argue that Jay-Z is pretty much just or more inferior to DMX lyrically? Could we say that?
We could say that. We
You
could
say that, right?
We could say that.
But when
Yeah.
the freestyling backstage, DMX killed him in the freestyle.
Like a motherfucker.
It wasn't that Jay-Z wasn't a better artist. It's just he was more comfortable in that environment.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying?
Took him down.
He's more natural like that.
Exactly. Took him down. I remember. Yeah. It's funny.
You remember it, right?
We were talking about, me and my guys were talking about that a couple weeks ago. Yeah. Damn.
DMX is one of my favorite. I got DMX on my top 10. I do. A lot of people look at me sideways when I say that, but I do.
DMX was the shit. Like people forget, like when Pac died and Big died, we were all looking for somebody, and X was that guy. That first album, come on, man,
carried the torch. He's the only artist since Pac to be in jail and have 2 #1 albums. A lot of people forget that.
They do.
He's in movies. He's a movie star.
He was an icon.
Yeah, he's with Jet Li in movies. Like, you know. One of my favorites, DMX. One of my favorites, man.
Yeah, he's gone too soon, man. For real.
Way too soon.
Way too damn soon.
Yep.
Damn.
Keep him going. Let's get him on.
Tell me like in Massachusetts, what is it like the rap scene? What is it like? Because I know you did a lot of work with a lot of local artists as well.
I do. I have a lot of features with people from my city. I do. I actually have 3 upcoming songs with an artist called The Craft from Fall River.
Okay.
He's an OG, and he's got records in Portugal that he's got awards for.
Oh shit!
Him and an artist called Sandro G from my city. They're known in Portugal. So I have 3 records coming out soon with them, and I'm hoping to make a splash with them. Get my music out in Portugal.
Amazing.
You know,
that's amazing.
I think I lost you a little.
There we go. Yeah, it kind of got weird a little. We back though.
It's all right.
We back.
We back.
Amazing, bro. Amazing. I'm looking. I'm like, damn, you just knocking these motherfuckers.
Now the Massachusetts scene. I'm sorry I didn't follow up on that. It's tough out here for artists in Massachusetts. Like artists like Joyner Lucas and Mills.
Yeah.
And Bia from Boston. Bia is a great artist. We got a lot of great artists coming out of Massachusetts. But when I talk to like A&Rs like in California and I've talked to some A&Rs there and they're always like, oh, Massachusetts isn't a music scene. It's not like and I beg to differ. We have like the New Kids on the Block shit. You got the Wahlbergs, you got New Edition.
Yeah.
We have a lot of like big names. We just don't stand out. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's because like a lot of us don't really come together. When have you seen a Joyner and Millie song?
That's really true. Damn.
They're both from Massachusetts.
Yeah. That's
so
true.
I don't know what it is. And I always said that if I did do what I wanted to do, I'd bridge the gap.
Yeah. It's the same way in the DMV. Like in DC, it's the same way. Like we come together, but not really. It's like we go off like, I think what was the biggest rap? I hate to say it, Wale. And then he did his thing. Yeah. He did his thing.
Wale's a great artist.
He's a great artist. He did his thing, but then that was it. You know what I'm saying? We have
never forget when he came out with Nike boots.
Nike boots was a cultural movement. That was
cultural.
That was a movement.
Cultural.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite artists. Wale is a great artist.
Wale, I don't think he gets the credit he deserves.
He doesn't.
Yeah.
He got shaded a lot by MMG. He should have never signed to MMG. But then it's hard. To say that too because then he. Yeah. But I don't know. I feel like he's still. I see he's even bigger. You know.
But here's the thing, he's like the most consistent
Yeah.
on MMG. He really was like,
Well, out of
yeah,
them, yes. Oh,
yeah.
hell yeah. I think
I
he's
think
the most talented, to be honest with you, out of them.
him, I would say, are you familiar with damn it, Bleach, Fat Trail?
I've heard a few joints from Fat Trail. Yeah, I like Fat Trail. Yeah.
Trail is a monster.
Fat
Trail,
Trail's
I
from
think.
DC? He's from DC?
Yeah.
No shit.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trail's a monster. I think Trail, but Trail had, he was doing bids, he was doing time in the pen, so he couldn't be as consistent as Wale. But Trail's that man. Trail definitely that man. But
I've never been to Washington D.C. Still, I drive by it, but I've never been through Washington. I'd love to go.
Crazy town, beautiful but crazy. Yeah. Beautiful, a lot of fun, but crazy.
Yeah,
crazy.
I'll see it. I'll see it one day, maybe.
Definitely, bro. Definitely, man. So I'm gonna get to this one as well. And this is I like to have this comment because I think me and Ray Shine talked about this as well.
Okay.
But AI, what do you think about AI and artists and like the shit that Timbaland, was doing with his AI artists? What do you think that does? Yeah. How does that hurt? Do you think do you really think it will hurt artists like such as yourself or, people that are independent and stuff like that, them, embracing this AI? Because there are benefits with it as well. Not maybe as, the AI artists, I think that's weird, but AI being used with music creation, looking for different sounds, or even using it as a writing partner. I do think it has benefits when used as a tool. But if you're using it to replace other artists, like, what do you think about that?
Yeah, we're at a time where technology is moving so fast. It's hard to keep up, but it is scary because AI, not that it's never going to take the creativity.
Yeah.
Like, how do I word this? Like artists like myself, Ray Sean, and just like other artists, like we always going to have artists that like make songs that AI is not going to be able to duplicate. No matter how smart it is, no matter like the creativity part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
My thing on it is I feel like our country and stuff should be ahead of it other than other countries, because you don't want like China and these other countries becoming more advanced with it more than us, because it is the future. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So it's kind of a race.
It's the space race all over again. Yeah,
it's a space race all over again, because I'm trying to answer your question, but as a whole. But as far as music goes, I don't think it's ever going to come to a point where like we're not going to have like artists and creativity, like, you know what I'm saying, where like all the artists are going to be using AI. I don't think it'll come to a point like that.
Absolutely. No, I don't. I think it will always be.
Sense. I don't think it'll come to a point like that.
I agree. I think
that we're going to be able to adapt. We'll adapt with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll adapt.
Absolutely. No, I feel the same way. I think a lot of people are scared. I think a lot of people are scared. Yeah. I think I got you. There we go. Yeah, I think a lot of people are scared of it
natural.
now.
It's okay. It's okay. Oh, you got me?
Yeah. Yep. There we go.
Okay.
I can hear you. Sorry. Yeah, that's better.
I don't know why. I got good Wi-Fi. I got the best Wi-Fi. All right.
Man, when you get on this, I'm sorry, man. This damn stream, y'all, sometimes it just acts weird, bro.
It's okay.
But,
all right.
How do you feel about the state of rap and where we're at right now in rap? Do you feel that the culture is progressing, or is it kind of just stagnant right now?
That's a great question. Shit. Which I get asked, like if I'm chilling with people, this gets brought up. I think a lot of the newer artists are trying too much to get that hit that we were talking about. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It definitely is coming to a point where it's like every artist is like the copy of the next artist. Or it's like we have like 1,000 Playboy Cardis, 1,000 Travis Scotts, we have 1,000, which is great. I love their music. I'm the type that I like that old school we were talking about, but I appreciate the new too. because the new is the future. You know what I'm saying? And we get older. Like, you know what I'm saying? What I liked in my 20s, I liked Lil Wayne at first. I love Lil Wayne. And my father was Jay-Z. He was pro Jay-Z. Jay-Z's the best rapper. Even when Wayne was saying he was the best rapper, me and my father would argue all the time. But like, who does everybody say now? Change the whole game. Who does everybody dress like now? Who does everybody get tattoos on their face like now? The Playboy Cardis, the Young Thugs, they're all Wayne.
That's true.
It's Wayne's carbon copy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I try to emulate a lot of my stuff after Mac because I enjoy Mac's music. Mac's not here no more. I don't really see an artist kind of like Mac. So I try to be like Mac. So as an artist, you kind of take your influence from all these different things and you try to like, you know, you're yourself, but you take a little style. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? You pick here. And the new age of hip hop is just doing what we were doing when we were listening to hip hop in our 20s. It was sounds that we liked that our parents didn't like. They're like, what the hell are you listening to? Like, you know, lean with it, rock with it. And they had to dance. We all thought that was the stupidest shit at the time. But look how much now what do you see with music? You see all dances and all. Yeah, that's from the lean with it, rock with it. That's from Soulja Boy. That's all Soulja Boy. That's right. So what they're doing right now with the new music is everything that we were doing. It's just changing, and you know what I'm saying. And this younger generation just wants to be different. They want to stand out how we wanted to stand out when we were young. So they like the Playboy Cardi, and then sometimes you be in the car, you're like, damn, I can't listen to this shit, but to them, it sounds good. Yeah, you know, that's true. Yeah. So I feel like that's where we're at. I mean, hip hop's a beautiful thing. There's so many different styles. Like we're constantly arguing with each other about who is the best rapper, like who's top 10, who's top 50. And it's like, you could be in a car and like, I know someone who told me the other day he didn't like DMX. I'm like, what? You don't like DMX? Like what? But he don't like DMX, but he likes G Herbo. There you go. That's wild to me, but I'm like, it's why. Yeah, I'm like, okay, but when someone tells you that they don't like Nas, it makes me want to jump out the window. I had an old head of mine that told me that. He was like, he can't rap. I was like, what the fuck? But like you said, it's different opinions. If that answered your thing, and I think that's the beauty of hip hop. The beauty of hip hop is like, listen, the best rapper, and if you're Spanish, the best rap is Big Pun. Yes. And he's your Biggie to you. And then someone's like, yeah, I don't like Big Pun. You know, I'll take Lil Wayne or I'll take, and then you can't choose. You can't choose. Yeah. And I think that's the beauty of it. I really do. Absolutely. No, I totally. That's the beauty of it. Yeah. Totally agree. It's like every generation has their era. And that's, and like you said, that's the, you know, back in the day with hip hop and, you know, in older rap, there was a thing of style biting. Nobody wanted to bite each other. Everybody wanted to sound different. Wu-Tang sound different. Crucial Conflict sound different. You know, Bone Thugs sound different. And they were, and people were loved because of it. Now you get a lot of people that try to sound the same. And that's where I think it gets a little stagnant. But I think most of the great artists do have those things where they bring something different. They have something new to offer to it. And we do get that. We do. We're still getting that. You have to look for it in certain ways, but in most ways, I think we still do have it. So absolutely. They do a lot of sound sampling too. You hear a lot of old sounds, style and swag and just everything with music. It comes back. You know what I'm saying? Where a lot of the samples you hear now are from the 80s and the 70s. It's remarkable. Absolutely. Bringing it back to you. What is your biggest career highlight at this point? My biggest career highlight. The Rich the Kid moment was up there for me because I had never really met someone that was like, I was that close. Like, chilling backstage with him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're part of the label. Right. And I had like 10 songs that I was out recorded. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. In a mixtape. But my biggest highlight, it's going to be this EP. I'm going to pull a Tom Brady and say, it's nothing from the past. It's going to be my next one. There you go. We're going to roll with that. I love it.
I love it. I love it.
Oh,
I
word.
love it. That's what's
I
up.
gotta go see
That's
that statue.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Shit.
I live
I love
about 30. I live about 30 minutes from there. I actually work 10 minutes from there, so I cash my check over there at Gillette Stadium.
Nice.
And I like to
Okay.
go over there just to see like how champions feel. You know what I'm saying? It's a good feeling.
Woo! My man. My man. Yeah, that's that, it's that energy, brother. It's that energy.
It's the atmosphere. I like it. I like good energy like that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Shit. What else I got for you? Hold on. This is gonna be a hard one.
Yeah. They've all been they were really good questions. All the questions.
I'm glad. I
honestly.
hope because I don't want to, I'm new at doing this shit. So I don't
This
want
is
to
my
be
first
like,
interview, Pug. I'm soup for this. I can't wait to post this on all my shit. This is awesome.
dude, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. I mean, some of the shit you just asked, and some of your answers, I'm like, damn, that was slick.
Well,
as shit. That's gonna be good.
trust me when I tell you, everybody, like I'm a conspiracy. I guess you could say a conspiracy guy. So it's like I post a lot of shit that make you think. So everybody's like, oh, do a podcast, do a pod. They've been literally everybody at my work asked me to do a podcast. I got the room. I just don't,
Yeah,
I
you
don't
look
really
like
know
you're
how to
streaming.
do.
You look like a streamer. When I saw your room, I was like, damn, this room better than this shit.
Yeah, I look like a streamer, but I'm not a streamer. I just set it up. But yeah, like this is my first one. I'm enjoying this. This is pretty cool.
Man, amazing. What's your favorite song that you have done?
Well, say that again. A favorite song?
What the favorites of all the songs you've done? What is your favorite song?
All right, I got 3. Foggy Eyes.
Okay. Check that out. I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah, Foggy. Yeah, write that down. That's on all my social medias. I got a music video to that. That's an old school one, and that's from M Beats. So, I would put Only in America too. I think this Only in America because I'm shooting a video. We're currently in the works. We're shooting a video for it.
Nice.
I think I would put Only in America, and I'd hit me with one. What's your favorite song, babe? That I got.
That new one.
Which new one?
The one the other day.
Fire in the Jet.
Do it on the other beat.
Yeah. He hasn't heard that though. I haven't released that. All right, so my fiance is saying something that like hasn't even came out yet. I'm like, I can't say that. But
Well, Peaky Blinders.
okay, so yeah, we'll put the
3 a.m. in New Bedford.
yeah. See, she's gonna start naming like 4 a.m. in New Bedford was a pretty good joint too because that was in the heart. 4 a.m. in New Bedford.
And that was like during COVID.
And I would listen to my Lost Tapes mixtape on SoundCloud.
Dope.
Like if whoever misses Mac Miller, like for real, and you need that old school white boy on old school hip hop beats, that's my tape. It's called the Lost Tape on SoundCloud.
That's what's up.
I couldn't put it on iTunes or Spotify because some are on DJ Premier Beats, some are on Tribe Called Quest Beats. I rapped on.
Gotcha. See, that's a true mixtape. I love that.
No, it is a true it's like how when we used to go to Dat Piff and it's a mixtape. It just hasn't got like crazy plays because SoundCloud's tough. Got you. Yeah,
I'm checking those out. Definitely checking those out.
A lot of people, it's hard for them to listen to stuff on SoundCloud. I tell younger artists that too. Try to put your stuff on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, because I put all my stuff on SoundCloud and it's easy for Russ because Russ blew up off of it, but it's stupid. It's stupid rare. It's stupid rare.
Yeah.
Even he says to post a song every Friday. There's a lot more to it. Like,
it's more to it than that. He's only giving you half.
And I listen to all his interviews and shit and the games.
He's dope.
He's a dope artist. Russ is, I do not get why the hardcore hip hop bar community has not accepted this man. I have no clue.
Do you think because he's cocky with it too? I mean, as you should
He is cocky, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm cocky. I'm cocky too. I am cocky. Like if you got to know me more, like one of these isn't enough. But like you have to be cocky and you have to be delusional. You really do.
To make it, absolutely.
It's super important that you're delusional.
Absolutely.
And I can't lie, like even for me to say that most of my life, like to this point, that I wasn't delusional or still thinking that it can still happen, you might as well just give up and not do it if you're not delusional.
You have to be delusional. You have to be cocky. Because if you second, and I'm talking from experience. Yeah. If you second guess yourself, you're not going to make it. Yeah. You're not. If you do like that, you're not gonna make it.
You're not.
So you have to be that way. And I totally. It sounds crazy, but no, I get it.
And I've got those comments.
Yeah.
I've dropped like what I thought was the most fire record. Like bars were there, like undeniable. But I had those comments. You're trash. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, wigger. I hear wigger all the time. Wigger. Could want to be, you know what I'm saying? White boy want to be. I've never said the N word, and that's another thing I think is stupid hard. Yeah. Because especially in my area and Mills, come on, they be saying the N word. Yeah. I had never had to say the N word in not one song. If you go to one song, and I got like about 300 songs, there's not one N word. Amazing. I don't got to use it. Eminem doesn't have to use it. I don't got to use it. Jack Harlow doesn't have to use it. Exactly. So that's the thing. Amazing. To each his own, but you never catch me using it. I love that. It's amazing because you're too talented to rely on that. You know what I'm saying? To even go there. And you know, I love it. I love that. I totally love that. So it makes me laugh when I get those comments. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you just got to brush it off. Young artists that are listening to this too, just brush it off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'll drop the hardest record and they'll think it's trash. Like, there's people who don't like Drake. There's people who don't like Jay-Z. Yeah. You know how many girls that I've met where I threw Jay-Z on and they're like, I don't like this. They don't like Jay-Z. Yeah. That's wild. It's crazy. Some of the greats. It's like, if they don't like some of those greats, they're not going to like you either. They're not going to like a local kid believing in a dream that's impossible to them. I remember I was having a hard time because I was like, damn, nobody in my city is fucking with me at this time. And And then I went to New York, and then I went to LA. Shit, I went to Canada, and starting to find an audience and starting to find people. And then I had, I think it was who did I talk to? I can't remember his name escapes me. But matter of fact, he was Lil Wayne's. He was one of Lil Wayne's. He was Lil Wayne's style. Not style coordinators, but one of Lil Wayne's like product people. Like he hits them like, how to lend Wayne's name to certain products and stuff like that. He helps him with that marketing. Fire. His marketing person. That's a connect. That's a connect. Big connect. And he was like, he laughed at me. He said, nobody makes it really in their city. They have to leave. And then when they leave and they come back. So like when you told the story about like when you did the video, how they was all like, hey, I did. I left. Yeah. You did that. They was all on you. So it's crazy. And even if I didn't leave for like to live in North Carolina, just them, because I had it all on my Snapchat, just them seeing me be there in North Carolina, making them feel like they were a part of like, you know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, damn, he was just in Fall River. Now he's with Rich the Kid. Like fans, they want to feel like they're part of the journey. Exactly. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's so important to have motion. And that's what killed me during COVID. I'm not going to lie. It was the motion. So now I'm trying to pick off where I left. Yeah. So that's what's up. I hope I do. Well, I'm glad that you're doing that because I feel it because it was the same thing that kind of happened to me in my situation. COVID really knocked me on my ass. Like I lost family, I lost, aunt, all that type of shit. So I get it. It took and people will be like, appreciate it. And then people are like, oh, it's been 5 years. It's like, yeah, but when you go through something that's people, I think they kind of downplaying how traumatic that was. Everything shut down. Like it was bad. You know what I'm saying? It was tough. It was tough. So yeah, it was tough. It was scary. They're telling us not to see loved ones and shit. It was pretty scary. Yeah. But we got through it. You know what I'm saying? We got through it. Absolutely. And you coming back and about to drop this yak on us, man. Shit, I can't wait, bro. I cannot. And I got some COVID. And I got some COVID lines in there. Love it, bro. Man, shit. I'm trying to see. It was something else I wanted to ask you. That's what it was. Yep. So we talk about white rappers, and a lot of them. Going. Ever since after M and maybe even a little before M, let's bring it back to third base. You know what I'm saying? Let's bring it back to Beastie Boys. They always, throughout history, they always have been dope. Let's be honest. They've always been dope. You know what I'm saying? And themselves, like I said again, like a unique sound that's themselves. They're not doing things. They're not, you know what I'm saying? They don't got to talk about shooting people, slinging drugs.
Yeah, they're just doing it, just doing them.
The
What do you
Beastie
think?
Boys.
Exactly. What do you think about like when like MGK, for instance, like he was doing rap and then he switched over, did like rock music, or what's the other cat? I forget his name. Not Jack Harlow, but the other cat. Damn.
So maybe G-Eazy?
G-Eazy. You know what I'm
G-Eazy.
saying?
I get compared out of all the white artists. I get Mac sometimes, but like I get G-Eazy the most. I mean the most.
He's slick as shit though.
I like G-Eazy a lot. I think he's a great artist. Another slept on artist. Another.
He is. Definitely.
It's tough for the white boys out here.
But what do you think about like when they make that crawl, like when they, or like an MGK, like he was doing that and then he switched over to rock, and then some hip hops you like a Charlemagne the Gods would be like, oh, they not really rap like that. They could just switch over like that. What do you think about that? When people say
I think MGK can spit, but I think that the only reason why he's doing this new shit is because Killshot.
Yeah.
If he wouldn't really be bouncing to another genre, if somebody didn't kick him out the other one, he was trying.
Ooh. You gonna go? We may go viral with that one.
I hope so.
We may go viral with that one, bro.
I just went a little bit. whack 100.
little bit. But
yeah, I think he switched genres because of M. But there's a lot of girl. He has the female crowd.
Yes.
When you have female crowd, it doesn't really take too much. And you have Megan Fox as your wife,
There you go. Facts.
The man wasn't in any movie roles until he got with Megan Fox.
Facts. This is true.
But I don't listen. I don't listen to his new rock. I like alternative rock. I like everything. I like I'll listen to everything. I like the Beatles. I like Led Zeppelin. My range is crazy.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I think there's a lot of us like that because I listen to metal. You name it. Seven Dust, Rammstein, Aerosmith. I can go on. I'm a big rock guy.
What did you think when you heard Killshot from him?
Shit. When you go at the king, you best not miss.
Rap Devil. The thing with Rap Devil was it was good.
It was, but when
if it wasn't good, he would have never responded.
That's the thing. But I mean, you fucking with M. That was the thing.
Killshot was just the nail in the. I thought it was just the nail in the coffin.
Yeah.
And I'm not even saying that because that's one of my goats. He's one of my goats. I actually have Lil Wayne as the goat. When people ask me who's the best rapper of all time, I say it's Lil Wayne. Just because how the newer artists look now, they're like they're copy clones of him.
They are.
But as far as lyricism, like lyrically, I have M. Or I would have Eminem or Biggie. Yeah.
How do you feel about Pac?
Okay, a lot of people have Pac. They have him high up. I think he should be high off his influence, like kind of changing the game thing, like DMX, movie star before DMX was a movie star. Kind of like open the lanes for rappers to become movie stars and like break through.
Right.
In that area. Like lyrically, I'm not gonna lie, I have like 5 ahead of Pac lyrically. I have.
Oh, wow, that hurt me in the chest. I'm like, ooh.
I know, it does hurt. It hurts a lot of people when I say it because
damn.
I am a Pac fan. I know I don't sound it right now, but I am.
Yeah.
I have Biggie. I have Wayne, master wordplay Wayne, especially like the Drought 3 Wayne.
Yeah.
Over Pac. Yeah. I have Nas over Pac.
What? Wow.
I have Nas over Pac. I have Big L died early.
Big L was way too early. Big L was a problem.
We're not even counting MCs because I separate rappers from MCs. Like if we're talking about the best MCs, then I have Rakim. as one. I have MCs like LL Cool J up there. If we're not counting rappers, I have like who's really good too. There's so many. Oh my God, there's so many. But shit like that, if we're separating MCs and rappers, like I think that should be separated also.
Damn.
But
Wow.
would I name you 4 above Pac? I'm not gonna make you go crazy too bad. I'll keep those 4 then.
Damn.
Oh,
But
I have
that's
Hove.
crazy.
I got Hove over Pac too.
You got Hove over Pac. God damn. Wow.
13 number 1 albums. It's hard to compete with 13 number 1 albums.
Shit.
My fiance saying no, shaking her head that I have Jay-Z over Pac. She's shaking her head.
I'm shaking my head.
Girl. That's what I'm saying. Pac, the girls love Pac.
That's true. That's true. He had the women.
He was hot. He was sexy. He was in movies. The California Love when he came out of jail.
Yeah.
He was a poet. Yes, absolutely. He was a poet.
No.
That's what the beauty of hip hop. See, that's the beauty. When they hear this video, they're gonna be like, "Yo, Wave is bugging. Wave is." But I got Hove, Nas, Biggie, and I got Wayne over Pac. Pac would be 5.
Damn. But the thing is,
he died too early.
But the thing is, you broke it. I like how you broke it down. You was like, "There's rappers and there's MCs. It should be classified differently." I'm like, God damn.
They should because none of the I just named can fuck with Rakim on a good day.
We talking about Rakim. We talking about a guy that did a whole album, a couple of albums, no cussing at all.
No cussing.
And still
no cussing.
Killing it.
And not no Will Smith shit. I mean, killing it. Like Will Smith talented too, but we're talking about Rakim. We're talking about like the beginning. Like,
and the sad part of it is, I don't even think Pac would be mad at you saying that. When you bring it up, like when you bring it to that, that's like.
Nah, he wouldn't be mad. He'd be mad about the Hove shit.
Oh yeah, he'd be pissed. Oh, he'd be pissed about that.
and Nas.
Yeah.
But,
oh, the comments on this one. He
didn't even know. He didn't even know Lil Wayne was. Lil Wayne was a little guy.
Right, but I mean, but Wayne, my wife is like this. She'd be like, Wayne is just. He's just so good. I'd be like, damn. But he is.
Ceilings, my God, man. No ceilings. Just he had so much songs. He couldn't verse anybody in a verses because he's got 100 features.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the features stick out, like the songs with Lloyd, the songs with Chris Brown, the songs with. Yeah. You could take all of his verses from the features, and he beats any artist right now.
That's true.
It's insane.
That is true.
He's such a legend. If Lil Wayne was to die tomorrow, everybody would be saying he was the best rapper of all time. I swear to God.
What do you feel about the whole thing that happened with him and Kendrick taking that Super Bowl spot?
I thought 100% Wayne, I think everybody feels like this, definitely should have had the New Orleans slot. There's a lot, believe it or not. I don't even know if I can say it on this, but I know literally behind the scenes of that shit kinda, and it roots to a lot of Jay-Z and Rock Nation stuff. Because people need to understand, a lot of people know that like he's the one that sets up the shows now. But like there's always been tension between Jay-Z and Lil Wayne.
That's right.
And Nicki's kind of if there's real hip hop heads, and I'm sure you follow too, Nicki's kind of beefing with him and Rock Nation right now.
Oh yeah. Rock Nation
and so is Tory.
Yeah, Rock Nation's getting dragged right now. They're getting dragged.
I'll just keep it at this. I know A&Rs, and I know people who free Tory, she said. So the people watching this, I got to try to stay in the middle with that, even though I got my opinions on that too. But
of course,
I stay in the middle on that. But Jay-Z's rooted in a lot of this shit, and him and Wayne kind of had like a rough relationship. I don't know if a lot of people remember that. When Wayne dropped Best Rapper Alive with the beat, he was taking jabs at Jay.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
Because Jay-Z had retired after he was done with the Black album. And then decided to come back during when Wayne was scorching. So Wayne's kind of like, you can't just retire, come back. Like, you know, and say you're the best still, when I'm the best rapper. So I used to argue with my father about it a lot, because he'd say Hov was the best, and I'd say Wayne was the best.
I mean, I always looked
at the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl, to answer that, I think Wayne didn't perform at the Super Bowl in New Orleans because the whole beef with Drake and Kendrick. Drake's with Wayne. And
there you go. Yep.
He has a little rift, Jay and Hove with Wayne.
There you
You
go.
know, Wayne says he's the GOAT. Everybody says Wayne's the GOAT. Jay-Z obviously feels he's the GOAT.
Yeah.
It's going to be between those two.
Do you really feel
So,
that Kendrick won that beef between Drake? Because honestly, Drake was. It's funny. Drake was. Listen, I
huge Drake
felt.
fan, by the way.
Me
Huge
too.
Drake fan.
Me too.
And
Me
a
too.
Kendrick fan. Both.
Me too.
I've been listening to Kendrick before ADHD.
Oh wow.
A lot of people
Wow.
ain't hip to Kendrick. Like I showed my buddy at work ADHD. He doesn't even know. He didn't even know Kendrick had ADHD.
Wow.
A lot of these heads and the younger heads, they only know Kendrick from Damn.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Damn.
And
true.
I think Kendrick won the beef cultural wise. Like how do I word this? Because like I said, I am the biggest Drake fan. If I'm gonna be honest and like I'm in the car, what am I playing more? I'm most likely gonna play Drake, especially if, like, you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I listen to Kendrick a lot when I'm at the gym. I listen to Kendrick a lot when I'm at work. I listen to Kendrick if I'm before I play ball. I might throw on Damn, like, to pump me up or something more.
Yeah.
But I thought Kendrick won that. I thought Kendrick won that because Drake dropped Family Matters, and in the same night he already had that Not Like Us. He already had 2 songs loaded.
Mm-hmm.
This is what hip hop is about. A lot of these young artists forgot that too. They think this shit's sweet. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's everything's about competition. And it's like you're gonna drop 1 song, Family Matters, I'm gonna drop 2 records on your head. And they were vicious. It's hard to come back from that. Even if you're a Drake.
Yeah. The funny thing is,
so
when Not Like Us came out, I was like, damn. My daughter, who was 2 at the time, was doing dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
Dun dun. When my daughter was doing that, I was like, he won. I was like, he won.
Yeah,
won.
when you can grab, or when you have your grandparents and they know it always. And that's what Drake used to do. Drake, you would go to your grandparents' house or whatever, or anybody, and never thought that they'd know Drake. And they're like, oh, I know that Drake song. Once you start reaching those areas, it's over. It's done. You know what I'm saying? If you can make a record and you have from 5 years old kid to 80-year-old grandparents being able to bump to it, it's over.
You got it.
Goes back to what I said, making the music that's just undeniable, whether you like it or not.
That's what's up. Very true. Brother, this has been amazing, bro.
It's been great. This has been awesome.
This is awesome.
I know you're going to probably about 500 more questions, but we'll do this again. For sure.
Absolutely, bro. I'm like, shit, I want to hang with you. I'm like, shit, this dude cool as shit, man.
Thank you. I was going to do, honestly, I wanted to do it. I got a new Benz. I was going to do it in the Benz. Because it got the lights.
That would have damn, dude.
I just wanted to make. I would have been dope because I saw Ray.
That would have been dope as shit
in the car.
Yeah.
I was at a water park before I got here. I jetted here. I was all the way in Cape Cod. I was like, yo, I got that at 7:00. I left the park at 5:30. That's why I'm all sunburnt.
Appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you doing this for me.
Definitely, man. So what do you want to, tell us, you got the open floor. What you want to tell the people, man? Definitely.
So Magnanimous. We're shooting for September. I hate saying it's gonna come out at the end of this month. And it's like I'm pulling a J. Cole on them. I'm putting up dates and it's not coming out. That's a Kanye, actually. I'm pulling a Kanye.
There you go.
I'm pulling a Ye without the wild shit. But I'm pulling a Ye. And we're hoping for September.
Okay.
And if not for September, there's definitely going to be a music video for Only in America. And I'm trying, and you're going to see those features from The Craft and a few local artists in my area. And I'm trying to get that song with Ray. You going to make that happen?
Hell yeah.
She's going to see this. So
yep. We're going to have that.
We're going to make it happen.
Hell yeah. We definitely
So maybe I have to go to DC. I'll drive to DC.
Well, she's in. I think she's in North Carolina right now. But we can make
North Carolina. Okay,
yeah,
we'll make it happen.
We'll make that.
So
happen.
when she's in DC again, I will literally take my car. It's about like 5 hours, 6 hours from Massachusetts, I think. Right.
There you go. Yep.
And I'll drive.
Fine. That makes. Let's do it, bro. Let's do it.
But Magnanimous, iTunes, Spotify, Magnanimous. We aiming for September, baby.
Hell yeah, man! Definitely. Whitewaave. My guy, thank you so much, brother. This was amazing. Bro. That was Second Impression, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us tonight, and we'll see you next time.
My guy.